Like, imagine losing your life over a woman that you don't know, a woman that's not yours, and a woman that chooses to stay in that situation and deals with that.
Look at that. Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, I always say, guys, leave these 304s alone. MMTOB, men minding their own business, guys. And especially if you see some chick out there, right, and nug's going upside her head, you know, if there's a DV situation and nug's going, guys, it's none of your business. I'm telling you guys, I've even seen it in like a Walmart parking lot, right? Where there's some trailer trash dude going outside trailer trash Tammy's head. And everyone's like, AJ, jump in. You think I'm gonna jump in that?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
I don't think so. You guys know how many stories there are of some poor idiot simp who jumps in there, hey man, leave her alone, bro. You know, you shouldn't do that.
Here I come to save the day.
And then Nug or Cletus pulls out a gun and takes the guy out. And then the chick gets in the car with Nug and takes off. Come on, man. Guys, mind your own business. Guys, here we have a video. Actually, two of them, because he has a follow-up. This guy is basically saying everything that I've been saying about why you need to leave these situations alone. Guys, let's get into this.
I am so happy to see that a lot of men are starting to wake up and come to terms that us being told from a young age that we should go and protect a woman that's being abused or harmed by a random man in the streets, or even her man, that we should jump in to protect her. Yeah, no, I'm glad a lot of us are starting to see that that's bullshit. Because one thing that's pretty interesting to me is that, like, how did society not, like, look at the fact that if this man is psychotic enough to hit a woman out in public in front of people, that he might not be psychotic enough to actually end up taking anyone's life that tries to intervene? Like, did people just overlook the psychology of that? And you know, I can even say that movies also play a factor in this as well. Like, I would say certain movies, certain Hollywood movies, or even certain Marvel movies play a factor in this, because like a lot of us want to try to be fucking Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, whatever. Like, no, that's not real life. We will get fucking murked because we don't know what some of these men are capable of. Some of these men are very psychotic, and they do not mind being behind bars over a chick. And we live in a time where fighting is like only but so common now. Like, everybody has guns now, everyone has straps, so it's really not worth putting your life at risk for that. And do people ever take the time to think like, okay, if this woman is being hit by her boyfriend in public, like, this probably is not the very first time that he's done this. Like, she probably deals with this on a daily, on a weekly, whatever. Like, she probably deals with this very frequently. Imagine losing your life over a woman that probably enjoys the shit. Like, because I'm gonna be honest, there are some women out there that genuinely like enjoy the toxicity of a relationship.
That's true.
Some of them associate abuse or like even being hit with like a form of love, especially if she grew up in a toxic, you know, household or whatever. But like, that's besides the point. Like, imagine losing your life over a woman that you don't know, a woman that's not yours, and a woman that chooses to stay in that situation and deals with that. Once you protect her, or once you intervene and stop the situation, but then you lose your life, you think that she's gonna have a lot of sympathy for you, or she's gonna be like depressed over you. She doesn't even fucking know you. While you are 6 feet under, she is going to be visiting this man at prison you know, crying on the phone through the window, telling him how much she misses him, how much she really loves him, and like that she really wishes that he can come back home. And meanwhile, she is not gonna have any thoughts whatsoever of even trying to find your grave to drop flowers off, or even drop flowers off to your mother. Personally, I would teach my son to never intervene and to go get help or call the police. That's it.
There you go, guys. And he's being reasonable. He's saying that he should call the police. I'm not even doing that. Guys, I'm just walking away. No thanks. No thanks, guys. It's none of your business. None of your business, guys. And guys, the only thing that women have to counter this argument is shame. But what if that was your daughter? It's not. Guys, don't stick your neck out for any woman that's not related to you by blood, or that you're not having sex with. And even then, they better be worth a damn. Because guys, like I said, I have women in my family who I can't stand, right? Sorry guys, my sister, she's so annoying. My biggest op has always been my sister. If Nug's going upside my sister's head, sorry. Sorry. I'm not jumping in it. Sorry guys. You know? Look at these comments. Someone says, not my girlfriend, not my problem. Facts. Someone says, me walking past. Facts. Facts. Good. Good. Someone says, same. I love equality. Yeah. I ain't risking my life for no one. Uh-oh, here's the B-dub. Y'all are so effing funny. Y'all are trying to play the victim card. All you have to do is your research and you'll see why women choose the bear and why women are starting to act this way. Why y'all blaming women? But what's crazy about is y'all show y'all ass all y'all mad about. We reacting to it at point, my brother. Just be gay, start sucking each other off because this is what y'all do. This is B-dubs, guys. I read that verbatim. Learn how to type in English, you goof. Look at that. Someone says, keep it up, young men. You're on the right path. Facts. Someone says, how she's dressed is not my business. How she is treated, not my business. Facts. Look at that. I'm in the business of minding mine. That's a good quote. Someone says, I'm not a hero. Someone says, this is so depressing. Another B-dub. Guy says, y'all need to start effing with the bears. So you lost me at this one, bro. Please, you're a simp. Look at that. Of course, empathy is so dead. Like that's someone's daughter, sister, and friend. I hope if anyone you love was in a situation like there would be somebody to protect her. Please. Someone says, y'all have no empathy either. I've seen videos where women have literally admitted that they will never feel empathy for a man, especially when he shares his sad story. So why should we? Facts. Someone says, I'm not her man. It's not my business. Look at that. All right, guys, here to follow up. Guys, here, let's just check this out. Clown world.
Here's a part 2 of why men should not protect random women in the streets as being domestically abused by her man or even a random man. So for the same women that like to get upset about this, you know, I find it interesting because these same women, if they had a son, right, and they teach their son to protect the woman no matter what that's being harmed by a man, if their son end up 6 feet under or hospitalized, God forbid, then they would feel very stupid about even teaching their son to do that. And let's say that the situation gets investigated, right, and they come to terms that the woman that was being abused did something to the child of that man or their child, whatever, right? Like, you just never know what the situation can be. Now that woman is going to feel very stupid for telling her son to protect the woman no matter what. And here's another thing that people probably are not going to agree with, but like I personally know this for a fact, but like most of men protecting women from a random guy hitting them is all dependent upon how good that woman looks. Oh, now I know that probably went over a lot of y'all heads. Well, let me explain, because if it's some freaking, 300-pound, horrible looking woman being hit, I'm pretty sure most guys would not care. And some guys would even probably like just sit there and film and not do anything. Now, if it's a very attractive woman that is being domestically abused or attacked by a man in public, almost every single man is going to be willing to intervene like immediately. Because a lot of us over pedestalize the female sex, and especially if she is super attractive. And some men also have the intentions of hoping that they get the woman or they earn her or whatever, or like, you know, get cheeks after protecting the woman. And I know that might sound childish as fuck saying that, but like that's actually the truth. Like some men really do be expecting that shit. Because like I mentioned in the part 1, like movies factor into this. What do us little boys see in Marvel movies or superhero movies? We see, you know, the superhero protect a random female, a random woman, and then next thing you know, she falls in love with him. Like let's be honest. Like this is stuff that we have been programmed and like we've seen as kids. And if you guys think that grown men still can't think like this, you guys are sadly mistaken. Especially like, because you know, at the end of the day, like movies aside, but like we just biologically are attracted to beautiful women. And if we see a beautiful woman that is in danger or whatever, yeah, our natural instinct is going to be to go and protect her. And then a lot of the times we're going to expect something, some sort of reward, which would be her. But bottom line, the same women that get upset that men are choosing to not do anything are going to be the same ones that regret teaching their sons this shit if their sons end up getting hurt, hospitalized, or even 6 feet under.
Now, guys, one thing he's not talking about is the fact that you can get involved and end up going to jail. Even if you quote unquote do the right thing, you tackle the guy, you hit the guy. What if he hits his head, then he passes away? What if you end up like that Daniel Penny guy where he got the guy in a chokehold because he was assaulting people, and then he had his name dragged through the mud, and then he was on trial, right? So many things can go wrong, guys. You have to mind your own business. You have to, guys. You cannot assume that in this situation, the woman's automatically right. Because, guys, I'm sorry to say this. Well, no, I'm not. Ass whippings just don't fall from the sky. All right? I've seen women do things to guys that's really, really worthy of a flying spin kick. You know what I'm saying? Turn their kids against them, trying to hit them with the car, bust their car windows out, you know? And you're just like, oh, well, the guy shouldn't do anything. Guys, you cannot put your lives at risk. You cannot assume that you know anything about the situation. Look at this. This is an awful take. Please. Look at that. I'm a guess you're single. Look at this, guys. Sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Guy says, so is that the best argument you have? I mean, he is right. So no one should be obligated to risk their lives for some stranger because of their gender. Guy says, I'm not risking my life for anybody. Look at that. Look at that. This is a legit terrible take, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
What a joke. You should always try and help people who need it, no matter what, says the women who don't have to risk anything. Guys, I remember in college, this one girl that I used to know, she got up in this football player's face because she thought she was Superwoman. And homeboy went, BOW! She went flying across the room. And everyone goes, AJ, get in there. I'm like, oh, shit. You got, man, you think I'm going over there?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No way. Mind you, as a 4'11" woman, I will protect anyone I possibly can. Please. Look at that. These women have no understanding of violence. They have no understanding of what it's like to have to risk your life to protect people. And guys, also, if you get deleted, what does that do for your wife, girlfriend, kids, or family? So you're going to risk being taken away from your family to protect someone you don't even know? Guy says, I just had a situation similar to this happen near me. She wasn't about to leave him, and I didn't want to be attacked by the man. There you go. As a woman, I'd step in. Yeah, right. Please, guys, don't get involved. Do not get involved. Leave these dunderheads alone. If Nug or the Trailer Park Cletus is out there throwing freaking hurricane kicks, guys, you just keep walking. All right, guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like the video, share the video, drop a comment, hit the join button. I appreciate you guys. I'm out of here. Bye, guys.